Hello, lovelies. How are you tonight? I'm glad you can join me. I'm just going to get my comments up over here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope the sun is shining wherever you're at. It's beautiful here. It's 78 still, and it's 7 o'clock. So, wonderful. I love it. Okay. Let me make sure my volume's off on that because I don't want to have an echo. And it's not. There you go. Hello, Pauline. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Okay, my comments are good to go. So, how has everyone been? I'm not sure why this is. Okay. I have been doing good. Last week, I was in Kentucky with my daughter. She works at the Ark Encounter, specifically the Ararat Ridge Zoo that is there at the Ark. And we got to see her in action and see all her animals. And one of the perks about being the parents of an employee, you get to see things, some things, that the normal person doesn't see when they go there. So we got to feed camels and we got to pet kangaroos, and oh my goodness, it was incredible. We got to get up close and personal to Thomas and Caleb, the African porcupines. They are really big. I mean, I thought a porcupine was like the size of a skunk. This porcupine is the size of a small dog. Well, not even a small dog, a medium dog. It's probably, I don't know, 2 feet long. And then the quills too go further than that. Some of the quills were only like 4 or 5 inches, but some of them are like, I don't know, 12, 15 inches. And the quills are all different thicknesses. They're like a hair, like the thickness of a hair, all the way up to the thickness of, like a chopstick. Yeah, they're huge. So pretty neat. So Nancy, hello. Thank you for joining me. Did you have a good day at Bacon today? I hope so. I'm sure you did. You do a wonderful service there for people in need. So last week I had an ordering special that was for my birthday. So it was a birthday ordering special. And when you placed a $50 or more order, I said I would send you, oh good, I'm glad it was fun. I said I would send you a new embellishment from the new annual catalog. So I did have one person order. And here is her free embellishment with a card, of course, thanking her. And that will go out in the mail tomorrow morning. So I had to wait to get my order so I could, get the new embellishment, not an old one or one that we've had around for a while that carried over. This is a brand new one. So I'm thankful for that order. And so with my birthday, I did receive some beautiful cards. So I wanted to show you those as well. So I'll do that in a minute. I did get a notification today from Stampin' Up! That the paper pumpkin for June. So you can start ordering it today. And you have till June 10th to order it. So if you already are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin, you might want to, perk up because there's a little add-on that they're putting on for the June Paper Pumpkin, this next one coming up. And if you're not already a subscriber and would like to be, or would like more information on it, let me know. Paper Pumpkin is a crafting monthly subscription. through Stampin' Up! And you get a box in the mail. Let me show you. Every month it's just like this. And then it has either cards in it or boxes or tags or, it's all different. A lot of times it's cards, but they are beautiful and they're quick and easy. And the box, you saw the size of it. It's very portable, affordable, and it's grab and go. So it's really good. But with the next paper pumpkin, the add-on is a set of dies. There's 3 dies and it's $6. It is while supplies last. So if you don't get them right away, you could stand a chance of not being able to get them. So don't wait to get your paper pumpkin kit and say, oh, I want to get the dies, the add-ons, because they probably will not be available. They've done this 2 other times, and both times they sold out way ahead of time before the paper pumpkin, before the June 10th, before the 10th of the month deadline. So if you have more questions on that, let me know, and I would love to tell you about it. Who else is with me tonight? Okay. All right. So the announcements I have solidified secured 2 dates coming up for a BOGO sale and a 1-day retreat. So my BOGO sale is going to be Saturday, June 10th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And it's going to be at the studio in Ovid, Michigan. And what my BOGO sale is I take all my retired product that I need to move out of here because I don't use it anymore or I can't use it. And that can be anything from a stamp set, a bundle, a punch, a set of dies, ribbon, embellishments. Oh, who is this? Hello, Jenny. Good to see you. Yep, embellishments, ribbon, paper, designer series paper, cardstock, inks, you name it, I'll have it. Hello. And so what it is if you pick out $50 in product of my retired stuff, you can place a $50 order and you only pay $50 plus shipping and tax for the order, but you get the $50 in the retired product for free. It truly is a buy one, get one free. So that is, all my stuff will be laid out, it will be priced, and you can come anytime between 11 and 3 on June 10th. I don't know why my messages are not, my comments are not, they just look really weird tonight. So mark your calendars, June 10th, again, 11 to 3 at the studio in Ovid. It's right next to the subway on M21. Okay, so what else do I have? Oh, my other date. I have another 1-day retreat coming up, and it will be September 16th from 10 to 5. That's all I know about it. I have the date secured and the location secured. Again, that will be at the studio as well in Ovid. Hi, Maureen. Good to see you, honey. Oh, I miss you. I miss your lives. I miss getting jewelry from you. So, yes. So the 1-day retreat, it will be from 10 to 5 at the studio. I have not designed for it. I don't know what, suite I'm going to use or feature. I do have the bag already though, so that will be good. And it will be fun. So it starts in the morning. You'll get a make and take packet. You'll get a bag, product, pillow gifts. Lunch will be provided, snacks throughout the day, and just come and have fun. You will only have one make and take packet, so that won't take you all day, or it shouldn't take you all day. So bring other things to work on, your paper pumpkin kits or some other product that you can make cards. It's September 16th, so you might want to start on your Christmas cards. You can get a good head start on it. That would be good. All the product that I have, my paper trimmer, my stamp and cut and emboss machine, all those tools, I will have them there that you can use if you don't have them. If you do have your paper trimmer, you will want to bring it, but other things you don't have to. Yeah, so I'll send more information on that as it develops. So I hope that helps you. All right, so back to my birthday. So I received some beautiful cards in the mail, and I was so blessed and so humbled, and my heart just jumped for joy, and I want to share with you those cards that I got. So I'm going to point you to my work surface so I can show you, without holding it up next to my face. And then I'm going to show you some swaps that I got. So sit back and enjoy, because I got a lot of swaps. So the demonstrators, there were 2 groups that I got in, and the groups were 20 cards each. And so that's 40 cards. And that was for demonstrators for the new catalog launch. So all the cards are made with everything new in the new catalog. The other swap that I had was with a team that it's an accountability team that I'm with, or accountability group. There's 3 of us. So we wanted to do a swap as well, but instead of just swapping one card, we swapped a class. So we made 4 cards and wrote up a tutorial, and we swapped them. However, one of my sets came very damaged, so to the point where it's not usable. But I think you can still get the gist of how it's made and the elements of the bundle that was used. So I do still want to show you that. Okay, I'm going to point you to my work surface. And I hope, okay, here we go. So this card, and I'm not sure what stamp set that's made with. And this was from my friend Missy and Connie. They come to my monthly card class every month. They're so dependable and so supportive of me. And they drive quite a ways, well over an hour. So I really appreciate their dedication to me and their support. This one is from my brother and sister-in-law, Dave and Dolores. And this is using that Light the Way. And so cute. So cute. I love the lantern. I love the lightning bugs. Or fireflies. I don't know what you call it. But I love camping. So this is, and they camp with us sometimes. So I'm sure that's part of what drove this card. Very beautiful. Then this one is from my friend Cindy, and she did some watercolor on there and stamped in black. She loves black and white, which is a pop of color, and I do too, and those gems are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this one also is from her. Some see a weed, others see a wish. And so beautiful. She really is very artistic. She definitely goes outside the lines. She thinks outside the box, and she just is incredible. And this one is from my sister Sharon and her husband Dennis. Very cute. Love, love, love the green. And of course, May, that birthstone is emerald, so very wonderful. And here's another one from Dave and Dolores. Why do I have 2 from Dave and Dolores? Because the other one is to my husband. He gave it to me because he knows I love saving my cards. And it was about camping seasons right around the corner. Actually, we leave a week from Sunday for our first trip, so that will be fun. We my daughter and husband got the camper uncovered yesterday. Randy started de-winterizing it today, and that's what we'll be doing this weekend, working in the yard and getting that camper ready. This one is from my wonderful friend Shannon. Have a zesty birthday. This is made with the citrus bundle, and then it opens like that, sending you a big squeeze, and then it goes like that. So it's a fun fold. It's very popular right now. And then on the back, she has the place to write on it. Very, very pretty. And I feel very honored. She used gems on this. She usually does not use embellishments because she thinks people throw her cards away and she doesn't want them to throw embellishments away. So she knew I would not throw it away. So, and this is from my friend Becky. She is wonderful. And she used this set. She's so funny. It's the Mexican Fiesta, Taco Fiesta, something Fiesta stamp set. And it is $1 million stamp set, which means that someone that sold their first $1 million or achieved their first $1 million in sales gets to design their own stamp set. And this was made by Erica Serwin, and she's from Texas, so it's kind of fitting. And it says, "Holy guacamole, it's your birthday." And I love all the cards I see with it, but I did not purchase this stamp set. I didn't feel I would use it enough to justify it. But boy, do I love it. And Becky said, I had to make the card with your for your birthday with that set because I'm gonna make you like it. And it helps that or it doesn't help that my birthday is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So anyways, it opens up like this. Look at all those colors. Is that paper not incredibly beautiful? It's just wonderful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So those were some of my birthday cards. And I feel very spoiled and very loved. Okay, now the next set I'm going to show you is the card class that was swapped between my two accountability partners and myself. So this is the one that came all damaged. The envelope was clearly stepped on because there was a footprint left on it. It was ripped open on the front and on the back. And when I took it to the post office, they said, oh, that happened before it got to us. Well, and she was very quick to say that, like she didn't want to take responsibility for it. The post office is the post office, no matter if you were the sending post office or the receiving post office. You're all accountable for the damage that was done to this. And they would not do anything about it because it was, even though it was sent first class, it did not have insurance. So that made me very, very, very sad that they won't do anything about it. And anyway, I came home and decided to still keep it and use it as ideas. So this set was the Beautiful Balloons bundle. So a bundle is a stamp set and coordinating dies. So this is made with the Pretty Peacock paper. That's the Pretty Peacock paper. And then the dies have stars in it. And this is a strip of the paper that came with it. I'm so thrilled for you. And she even decorated the inside. I mean, there was a lot of work done to this. So it makes me very, very sad. Let's get our celebration on. This is made with Berry Burst and Lost Lagoon. And then it opens like that. These balloons were cut out with the dies. The suite comes with confetti paper. Let me explain what that is. It's acetate, clear acetate, like plastic. And then it has confetti in it in gold. However, if you turn it over, that gold is silver. So you have gold and silver confetti, clear plastic acetate that you can use. And then this one, this is all made with fringe. So yes, there is a die that makes that fringe. It's so cool. And then this one is made with Azure Afternoon, which is a blue, and the Lemon Lolly, that yellow, which I'll show you a card tonight with that Lemon Lolly. Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath. This pink balloon is Bubble Bath. Those two are my favorite colors right now. I am just gaga over them. And this was the matching envelope with that. So you can see why I was very sad about this, that it didn't come in better shape. And that was from my friend Dana. And then my other friend in my accountability group, Laura. Dana's from Tennessee and Laura is from Maine. And we're all going to get to meet face-to-face in August at an event that Stampin' Up! Is putting on for their Silver Elite and above. It's called Backstage. And I'm looking so forward to meeting them face-to-face. So Laura used the set Circle Sayings bundle. So the bundle is a stamp set and a punch. It's a 2-inch and 2 3/8 inch punch. So Stampin' Up! Is slowly bringing their circle punches back, which is wonderful, because they got rid of our layering circles dies. So that was frustrating. But that opens like that. Very cute. And the paper is from the Cottage Inn suite. It's all blues and whites. Very beautiful. And then here's wishing you the brightest birthday. And this embossing folder is from the Cottage Inn suite as well. And she used some dies from the Dainty Delight bundle. And then this one is from the Cottage Inn as well, Cottage Inn suite. And it makes these beautiful shapes. And it looks like this is Lost Lagoon, Boho Blue, and Moody Mauve. Very beautiful. New ribbon, new gems. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this one is again made with the blue Cottage Inn paper, the boho blue, some rhinestones, and then this navy blue ribbon, which is very beautiful. And of course, she decorated the inside as well. So that was beautiful. So it was worth being crazy busy a couple weeks ago when I was trying to get all my swaps done. And then these were the swaps that I did for this group. And I used the Dainty Delight bundle suite of product. And this is made with the cane weave embossing folder, Moody Mauve, put some pearls on there, and then that one as well. And then we all wrote a tutorial, so we all have 3 classes that we can offer. Okay, so then I was in a swap, like I said, with the demonstrators that I am friends with and part of. And this is one swap. Is this not wonderful? Does this not make all of you very, 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 very happy? So I'm not familiar with all of the stamp sets, stamp bundles, or the names that they used, but I will do my best to help you. I don't know what that one's called. Something wave. This is the Azure Afternoon. It's the new blue color. This is a Little Monkey bundle. Comes with a stamp set and a punch to punch out the monkey. And I think this is Lemon Lime Twist. And I think the Daffodil Delight Yellow. And I don't recall what stamp set this is either. If you guys are making comments, I am not seeing them. So it's not that I'm ignoring you, but I don't see any coming in. So maybe you guys are just sitting back and enjoying this, which is fine, totally fine. But I just want to make sure that you know I'm not ignoring you. And then this is made with the Zany Zoo. No. Yes, the Zany Zoo Suite. That's the paper. This is Lemon Lime Twist paper. And then this beautiful new ribbon. I don't know if you can see it, but it's very thin and very easy to work with. Love it. I love thin ribbon. This is made with the Cottage Inn paper, the boho blue. Misty Moonlight came back. That's a nice, looks more like blue jeans, denim. So I was very happy to see that come back. Here's another one made with the little monkey. And that color is Wild Wheat. I'm not real crazy about it, but when it's put with another group of colors, I'm okay with it. Here it is again in this card. But alone, it's, I don't know, it's pretty scary. But there it is, the Wild Wheat. So again, if it's paired with something, it doesn't look too bad. There it is again with the Moody Mauve. So that's beautiful. That's made with the Daisy Delight bundle. Here's the Celebration Beautiful Balloons. There's the acetate I was talking about that has the confetti on it, on that Berry Burst color balloon. So that's the silver side. I don't know if I have one that shows the gold side, but we'll see. And here again is the, that's made with Night of Navy and the Cottage Inn paper. This embossing folder that was used is made with the basic embossing folders from the online exclusives, which is one of my favorite embossing folders. This is made with the Zany Zoo paper. And this is showcasing the 5 new in colors, which is Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path, and Copper Clay. Hey, pretty good. I named all of them and I didn't really stumble. So that is pretty good for me. This one, oh, I've got to show you this one. And I left my catalog right here so I could refer to it if I needed to, and I do need to refer that to you. This set is called Lazy Days. See, I have my, can you see I have my pink tab there because it's on my wish list. So it has a rug like for on the porch, and a rocking chair, plant, birds, a hanging plant, a hanging basket, a birdhouse. Yeah, that's for the top of a, like the top of a porch. Welcome. I've seen beautiful, beautiful cards with this already, and it is absolutely stunning. And you know what else would be good with it is if you did like a shadow box and have it like 3D, and you know, put the rocking chair in there and put the railing up in front of the box, and that would be so cute. So yeah, I love that. Okay, and then this is also made with the Zany Zoo bundle, and this is made with the Circle Sayings. Here's that wave again with the sunshine. Beautiful. I love that. Who made that one? Sharon Rogers. Beautiful. Here's another one showcasing Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist, and Boho Blue. Yeah, that berry burst is pretty. This was made by my friend Manda Dorley. She is wonderful. I got to meet her in person at convention 2 weekends ago, and she is the sweetest girl. Again, that Circle Sayings and the Daisy Delight bundle. Again, there's that wild wheat, but it does look good with that. So, and here's that beautiful balloons. That's the lemon lolly and the berry burst. But look at that yellow. And I don't know if it shows really well on camera or not, but it's just a light bright yellow. Does that make sense? Does that make, how can it be light and bright at the same time? But I don't know how else to explain it, but it is absolutely beautiful. All right, so that was one swap that I did. So I had to make 20 of the same card and send them to Jennifer. Jennifer organized the whole thing. And then she sent me back 20 totally different cards from 20 people that were in my group. So I signed up, you know, I couldn't just sign up for one, I signed up for two. I could have signed up for three. That would have put me over the edge right there. So I'm glad, you know, I knew that, or I'm glad I didn't act on my brain and, you know, really figured it out that that wasn't a smart thing to do three. So I just did two. Again, this is made with the Circle Sayings and the Zany Zoo and Circle Sayings again. That's just black and white. And that black and white paper is the Zany Zoo paper. So one side is all animals. And they're fun. They're whimsical. They're cartoonish. And then the other side of that paper pack, that designer series paper, is all black and white patterns. And then here's a beautiful Your Friendship Means Everything. So beautiful. And that's Early Espresso. And then here's that bubble bath. A lot of people keep calling it bubble gum. And it's really easy to understand why. But it is bubble bath and not bubble gum. This is made with, let me tell you, it's made with, I'm not going to find it real quick. There are lots of new embellishments and ribbons, which are just gorgeous. I have seen a lot of them. I don't have a lot of them, but still so beautiful. Oh, where is it? There it is. It's called Crafting with You. So it has these stamps, but then it has a bunch of dies. And in the dies, I don't know if you can see it. And I have a card, I think. It's a paper trimmer. Can you see that? And people actually, it has a slit in it. And people, when they've made the card, I think there's one in here that has it. And they put a little piece of designer series paper in the paper trimmer. It's so darling. I hope it's in here. But yes, I love that set. And then I don't know what set that's made from. This is the new radiating dies, and those are on the online exclusives. They're not in the catalog. They're on. You can only get them on online exclusives. And if you don't know about the online exclusives, I can tell you more about that. Online exclusives is just that. You can only order them exclusively online on Stampin'Up.com. So they are items that will never be in a catalog or a brochure. And the life of them can last longer. So they'll be there as long as they are popular. So that's good. Beautiful balloons dies. The dainty Daisy. Yeah, Fresh as a Daisy. And again, Fresh as a Daisy with the Azure Afternoon. And this is made with the Moody Mauve. And again, I don't know where that flower's coming from. The black and white ribbon, the buffalo check, did carry over, so that's good. And this is made with the daisies. There's that wave again. And the daisies again. Oop, goes this way. These are, again, showcasing the new in colors and the daisies. And they're just cut out of white and they're beautiful in white. Bright, cheery card there. And another card. And the Zany Zoo. And the little monkey. And the Zany Zoo. So I don't have that card with the paper trimmer. So when I find it, or when I make one, I will show it to you. Okay, let's get to stamping. So, okay, my laptop's giving me messages and I don't know what it's got. Okay. All right, so I am starting this card from start to finish. I did not pre-cut anything because I thought it might be nice to see a card actually cut and scored and everything from the very beginning. So I'm using a piece of basic white cardstock for the inside of the card, a piece of bubble bath cardstock. This is a piece of the Fresh as a Daisy. I should know that. I used it for a week straight till 3 in the morning every night. Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper, and you can see I've used a lot of it. So this is a piece that I had left over, so I'm going to use that. I'm also going to use some pastel adhesive back sequins, specifically those pink ones. I'm going to use the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. It is not a 3D embossing folder, but it still is very beautiful. And then, of course, I'm going to use the Cheerful Daisies bundle, the stamp set and the dies. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to cut my bubble bath at 5.5 on the long side. So I have a piece that's 5.5 by 8.5. Then I'm going to score it at 4.25 on the long side. And then I'm going to fold it in half, take my bone folder, get a nice crease on it so it stays shut. There we go, set that aside. Then I need a piece of basic white that is 5.25 by 4, and this is going to be for the inside. And I'm going to set those extra pieces aside. Then I need a piece, actually, I need a piece of 4 bubble bath, 4 by 5.25. I'm going to throw that piece away. Some people would save it. I'm not saving it. I don't have room to save little strips like that. So now I'm going to take the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine because my embossing folder will not fit in the mini. So now, because it's not a 3D, I do not use the number 4 plate, the big gray one. I only use, if you read the platform, it says use this with standard embossing folders. So you have just the base plate, the 1, and then a number 3 acrylic plate. Look at how used that is. Almost time to get a new one, replace it. And then I want to take the embossing folder, and it's the Countryside Blossoms embossing folder.
I found this on the web.
Oh, well, my watch wants to talk to me, and I don't want it to talk to me. I don't know why it talked to me, but so then I'm going to put my piece of bubble bath in there, and I'm going to line it up on the line that's on the embossing folder. That gives you a reference as to that it's straight. Always put the hinged end in first, so that's going to go through the rollers first. Put your other acrylic plate, number 3, on there, and then start cranking. And then when you're done, it comes out like so, and there's the paper. Can you see that? I hope so. Very beautiful. It looks like on my laptop that the screen is very dark. Is it very dark to you guys? I had to shut my one curtain because the sun was shining in and I couldn't see my laptop at all. But I hope you guys can see it. And again, I am not seeing any comments. So if you guys are making comments, I am not seeing them. Okay, I'm done with the embossing folder. Well, actually, let me take that white piece of paper, that extra piece that I had, and I'm going to cut the the daisies right now. So I'm going to have the base plate, the number 2 plate, the number 3 plate. I'm going to put my white piece of basic white cardstock on there. And then I'm going to put my daisies on there. I'm going to put some textured daisies. Oh, I hope I have room for all this. Oh, my battery's running low. How is my battery running low? My daughter took my charging cord. I'm going to see if... Hang on for just a second. I'm going to see if I can grab it. Don't go too far. Nope. I don't see it. So I'm going to lose the laptop and the comments. So I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to put that daisy in there. See, so when you run it through, run your dies through, you can put as many on here as you can fit. And I'm going to do the label. Maybe I want to do this down here, this here. And then that way you're just running it through once, not running it through 5 times once for each piece. Then I'm going to put my other acrylic plate number 3 on there, and then again crank it through. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to all that up. And I'm going to get rid of this. I really am going to get rid of this time. And then I'm going to pop out all my bits. Oh, I heard a new term, and I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure what the exact definition is, but I get the gist of it. So I think I know what it means. They say I'm gonna zhuzh it up, and I'm like, what is zhuzh it up? I think, you know, make it sparkly, fancy. You know, just make it a little bit more special. Okay. All right. And then I'm just popping this out. I'm just pushing this little poker thing through the holes so I can get it started to pull these daisies. And this is one big daisy piece. So cute. And then I just punch these pieces out. And you can leave them if you want. Like some of these dots in the center of the daisy, I do like to leave some of them. I think it adds texture to it. And they are very little holes, so yeah. So I don't know if you can see that. You see how there's some punched out and some not. Okay, got that. And then I need this one. And then I need this one. You guys are going to love this card, I promise you. So I had an event last night. It was called Market at the Moon. We have an ice cream place called Blue Moon Ice Cream. And I went and I had cards for sale. Not that I was, you know, wanting to make a lot of money, but I wanted to try to get people to sign up for classes or let them be aware that I do card classes and where it's at and when and all that good stuff. And we had a very good turnout. And when I went, I had a bunch of pieces of for cards to make for Mother's Day. But I did not get them done in time. So I thought, I'll just make them while I'm there. It'll give me something to do. And then a friend texted me right before. She said, good luck at your event. And she said, do you have cards for them to make if they want to make a card? I'm like, oh man, that would have been a good idea. I'm like, wait a minute. I do. I have all these pieces and they can make their own card. And so I had 3 people make a card. It was all the very first time that they've ever made a card. And they were so excited. It was so fun to watch them. And one of them was a high schooler, and her mom gave her some money and said, now I'm going to walk away and you do whatever you want. And she made her mom a Mother's Day card, and it was so sweet. And it made me so happy. And she was pretty happy with herself too, so that was good. She should be. It turned out really good. So I'm going to just glue this. This is Stamp and Seal. I'm just going to put this in the inside of the card. Try to center it from up and down, left to right. And I didn't want to do that yet. That's right. That's right. I can do that. Yep, it's fine. And then I'm going to take this embossing folder, and there is an upside and a downside. So you want to make sure that you're putting it on correctly. And if you didn't know, this is the embossed side. So the texture is raised up. This is the debossed side, and the texture is pushed down. That's what deboss is. And actually, oh man, I love both of them. I'm going to go outside the box, and I'm going to do the deboss side up. You can do whichever you want. There is not a wrong way. There was one folder I saw that the deboss side did not look right. It was the cane weave embossing folder. That does not look like a cane weave on the deboss side, so you want to be careful of that. However, if you like it, then go ahead and use it. All right, so I have that, and then I want to take my glue. Now this glue I used last night, and it was getting sticky, I think because of the heat. So I'm going to just put a little, very little. Oh good, it's coming out real good. I'm just putting little dots on there. And these are just like outlines of the flower or the veins of the flower. And I'm going to line it up how it goes. And push it down. And you know what I wanted to do before that? I wanted to take my lemon lolly. Wonder if I can get that off. Usually the green glue, yes, is forgiving. So if you get it quick enough, you can lift it back off. I want to take my sponge dauber with lemon lolly on it. I'm just going to dab it in there. And I'm going to dab in the center and on the end and in the center. Just to give it a little more pop of color. And that's lemon lolly. And yes, the very first time I used it, I was stamping leaves and I was stamping the center of flowers. And I stamped my leaf in green, and then I went and stamped it in the yellow and stamped it on my, and I went, what color is that? And yes, I have green on my ink pad, although it doesn't come out green ink anymore. It's just stained. So that was a brand new ink pad, and I was very sad about that. All right, so now I can put this back on. Just put a little bit on there because there is still some glue on there. And there is a right way to do this. It fits one way really good, and the other way is not so great. Then I'm going to take the big outline of the daisy. And again, this is giving it a lot of texture. So very fun. And the reason I'm lining these up pretty quick is because I have used this a lot. So I'm familiar with where it lines up. And you'll get used to it too when you have yours. This is definitely a set I would recommend. It's absolutely beautiful. Then I want to take my designer series paper, specifically the one with Moody Mauve in it. And again, I want to cut, I want to cut a 1-inch strip. I want to say a 1 1/4 inch strip. I'm just winging it. I think a 1 inch is too narrow, and a 1 1/4 is probably going to work pretty good. Okay. And then I need it 5 1/4. And then again, this little piece here, I'm pitching. All right. Then I want to adhere this with my Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to put it right down the side of this card. And it should line up pretty good on there. Now I also want one that is, I think 3/4 of an inch is good. You're probably thinking, Arlena, how do you come up with the measurements? I am just going by how I feel. And again, I want it 5 1/4 because my inside piece is 5 1/4. So it's going to fit in there just like so. So it just adds a little bit more of a finish. And I love things to look finished. And I'm going to put that right up to the edge. There we go. And then there's less room to write, but if you're not a writer, this is probably good. Okay? All right. And then I want to take mini dimensionals, and I had them last night, and I have them again. Yay! Not everything is put away, but I got things close to me, so that's good. So I'm going to take these little mini dimensionals. Do you see that? And I'm going to randomly put them around where they will not be seen on the front of the card. They're going to be hidden a little bit. I should say a lot, all the way. Okay. So I did do 5, which is okay. So we want lift, and we want it adhered here. I am actually going to cut those leaves off. I do not want those on there. Just like that. I just want the flowers. But I will save those for an accent on another card. So I will not throw those away. And then I'm going to adhere it right there. Okay? How you guys doing? Are you with me still? I hope you're liking this card. Okay, so for the ink for the sentiment, I want to use gray granite. Black, I think, is too stark for this, and the pink is too light. So I'm going to use gray granite. I don't know what's all over my ink pad, but there's white pieces all over it. I'll have to get those off after I'm done here. All right. So then I want to look at my stamp set. I'm trying to think. You made my day. Oops-a-daisy, so sorry. This doesn't look like a sorry card. Wishing you the brightest birthday. Your friendship means everything. I think I'm going to use wishing you the brightest birthday. Okay. And when you see this, don't laugh. It is pretty well stained. And it's because I've used it a lot. A lot. Okay, I'm going to bring this label toward me so I can get it centered. Okay. Wishing you the brightest birthday. Who's got a birthday coming up? Who's a May baby? My mom used to call me a maybe. My twins were born in May, the day after my birthday. We've got Mother's Day. Mother's Day is Sunday. Don't forget. Drop your kids a reminder. I read something on Facebook this week. It says, any purchases made between now and Sunday, consider it a Mother's Day gift. I loved it. Okay, now I'm going to take... the big dimensionals. I thought I had some left. I hate to open another. Oh, no. Good. I'm glad I didn't open that. So I'm just going to take 2 big size dimensionals, regular size dimensionals. Peel the backs off of those. And then pop up this card. And then I'm going to take pearls. And these pearls are retired, but they add such a beautiful accent. Now, there are iridescent pearls that Stampin' Up! Still has, and I could use those. let me use the iridescent pearls. Hang on, I'll get them. They're already labeled in my embellishment stack. There's a rack that I have for these. Oh yes, these will be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm using just the end of my snips, and I'm putting, oh, let me turn my scissors over. I'm putting it in the center at the bottom. And I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not measuring it or anything. And then I'm taking a small one and a small one. Oh, yes, those iridescent pearls are wonderful. So here's the finished card. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, finished card. And the inside. Cute. But we're not done. We have, sure. An envelope to decorate, because you can't have a naked envelope. So we are going to stamp. We're just going to do simple. We're just going to do the outline of the daisy. And it's a pretty big daisy. And we're going to use, to coordinate with the inside, is the bubble bath. I'm just tap, 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 tap. I'm not pushing hard into my ink pad. There we go. And then I want the center. And just tap, 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 tap. And put that in there. And there we go. We have a matching envelope to go with the card. What do you think? You like it? And here is the lemon lolly. So lemon lolly, that's the bright light yellow. I don't know how else you want to call it, or what else you want to call it. But you see how it's a lighter yellow, but it is bright. Very cute. And the yellow one is made with just the daisy cutout, and then that's with the layering texture pieces on it. So there's a difference there, okay? All right, what do you think? I'm going to clean my stamps real quick, and then I'm going to point you back up to me. And, oh, actually, I said I was going to use these. I did not. But those pearls really did work, I think. So I'm just going to put these back in here. Put this back. Put this back. And point you back up to me. Hello. All right. So my comments are still way back there. So I'm taking it that nobody has commented anything, which is fine. I would like to ask you, though, if you get a chance and you like this video, could you please share it? Give me a thumbs up or a smile or whatever. And I would greatly appreciate that. I missed last Thursday. So this Thursday, I kind of made up for it. I went a little bit over an hour. So I hope, oh, thank you. I hope, I didn't bore you, that you learned something new, and at least you saw some new product, and I hope you enjoyed that. So again, June 10th is my BOGO sale in Ovid at the studio. If you need more information on that, on the exact location, I can get that to you. Just message me. And September 16th is my next one-day retreat. So it runs all day, lunch is included, snacks. You'll get some product included, a bag, a make and take package, and lots of fun stamping. So other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a wonderful weekend. It starts tomorrow. And I hope to see you again next week. Same time, same place. Talk to you later. Thank you, and I love you. Bye-bye.